So we'll pause. Place. All 4 paws. Good. Let's go. So that's basically how you do the place. Now eventually where you work up to is the point of this. You pause. Place. Good. So that now he understands place means this mat.
So even though you move further away, he
Even though I move further away, he stayed still. Now, and again, if he were to step off, that's why we have the leash and the prong collar, we can just correct him and say, no, remember you're supposed to stay right there.
Right.
So now when we're at the place where he obviously understands that this means place, we can take the paws out. Because we put the paws in to show, because I want you to take note that this new thing you're stepping on is important.
Oh, okay.
It's just not some new thing.
Right. You're standing there, get the feel of it, kind of thing.
Right.
Okay.
Let's go.
But otherwise, you don't use that.
So now we take the paws out and we just go straight into it from here. Let's go. Place. Good. Nope. Good. And that right there, as far as the correction, is just spatial pressure. Because you don't necessarily have to touch a dog or physically push them to correct them.
Right.
If you've worked the relationship correctly and you've made them follow all of the boundaries, just giving spatial pressure like this will cause even a step back. That's
Right.
that's
Which is
a correction.
exactly what he did.
Which is exactly what he did.
Right.
And at this point, you can test it. You can start moving around. All of that is just to teach him the idea of when I say place, it means that thing.
Okay.
That's why we go through all those steps. But now that you have place, now that he understands place, so he can, all that is very okay, perfect. And I'm not going to be concerned with him right now doing all that. Well, that's too much. So then we just bring him right back. We don't have to say anything else. We just bring him back.
The front paws were okay, but as soon as you get the stretch,
when a
you got all
dog,
the way up.
especially because the idea is this is a place for you to lay down and relax. So once they do eventually sit down and relax, which they'll do, if the paws come off just a little bit like that, I don't really care.
Right.
But you saw how he did that, and then he kind of stretched,
He was
and
kinda,
then he was off.
Then he was pushing it a little
Yeah,
bit.
and
Let's see if Josh is paying attention.
You don't have to say anything. What you can say is nope, and then just take the leash and pull him back to right there.
Right. Here's
So-
what I want.
So, and this is like for whoever ends up adopting him or even the foster and take him home. This should be the very first thing they do. Well, first thing they do is the walk. Take the dog, take him on a good hour walk, right? Because he's in a new place. We want him to know his new surroundings. Then take him inside and put him in place. Nope. Good. So then you take him back and put him in place. And what's going to happen is, because I didn't want to focus, for you guys, I don't want to focus too much on adding a lot of, like, sit down, all of that
Right.
other stuff.